Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another presentation of high school sports right here on NJ.com. I'm your host, Rich Bevensee. With me, as always, is Chris Ryan, the girls basketball beat writer for the Star-Ledger and NJ.com. Chris, good to have you back.
Great to be back, Rich.
Lots on the slate coming up, my man.
It's going to be a busy week, but a fun weekend. I really can't wait to get into it.
Let's start off with a short conference team that is knocking it out of the park. When I think short conference hoops, traditionally we think St. John Vianney, Rumson, Red Bank Catholic. And no offense to some other big name programs I haven't mentioned, but those are three big ones right there. And yet there's a small little school in Belmar really just doing great things.
Yep. A week ago, St. Rose, they went to Franklin and they knocked off previously unbeaten and number 5 Franklin, and it obviously caught my eye. They jumped into the top 20. I said, okay, great story. But I didn't really kind of buy the hype. I thought they were a good team, but I mean, can they continue that kind of run? Mm-hmm. And then Saturday they go in against St. John Vianney. They beat them by 1 point. St. John Vianney was number 3, was unbeaten, and wow, you can't do anything better than that. There's no better way to catch my eye.
That's right.
And just a tremendous job by them. They're having a great run. They've won 7 in a row now. They're rolling. They're at the top of Monmouth County rankings now. Tough to have a better story than that, what they've done over the last week and a half.
And again, it's just, we know that Monmouth County is a tremendous basketball county, and for St. Rose to sit atop those polls, that's really impressive.
Oh yeah, definitely a remarkable thing to do early in January.
Let's switch gears to Essex County and talk about number 1 Shabazz. Everybody knows what they bring to the table, but on Sunday you're going to see a really super matchup down in Absecon, and Holy Spirit's going to host this great battle. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Shabazz, they played a bunch of out-of-state teams this year, a bunch of difficult teams to play, but they really haven't faced that difficult top-of-the-line Jersey team yet. But they're going to do that on Sunday when they play number 3 Gloucester Catholic. Mm-hmm. 2 of the top teams in the state right now. It's going to be a heavyweight battle, and they're going to go at it in what should be a very fun game.
Is there a matchup within the matchup that you're looking forward to seeing? In the paint, outside, whatever?
Yep. In the paint for Shabazz, you have Zary O'Neill, you have DeAsia Jones, 2 of the most dominant paint players, and the combination of them makes Shabazz really tough to beat. But with Gloucester Catholic, they've had a great guard play all year. They've had great forward play.
Okay.
But they're going to add transfer Kennedy Thompson to the mix this week, and a 6-foot junior. She's going to be a really impact player for them once she gets going, and I think she could have an immediate impact in this game, and maybe could be the difference if Gloucester Catholic wants to come away and beat the number 1 team.
And just as a reminder, Holy Spirit hosting a huge showcase, 10 games in 2 days. Chris will have the entire schedule for you, so look for that on NJ.com. Last but not least, let's flash back to 2 years ago when a young lady named Taylor Rooks put Gill St. Bernard's on the map by taking that little Somerset County school to the T of C final. 2 years later, Miss Rooks is a senior. She's still doing an outstanding job, but now she's helping Gill navigate some really troubled waters.
Yep, they're once again playing a really tough schedule. They had to deal with a really tough December run. They lost to Franklin by 19 points. Franklin obviously jumped up to number 5 at that point. Mm-hmm. They lost to St. John Vianney in overtime, another tough loss. But other than that, they began the year 8-2, and now they kind of get another tough week where they can maybe prove themselves and make another jump.
Okay.
This week they'll play Franklin again in a rematch of Somerset County, the 1 and 2 teams.
Right.
They'll play at Gill, so a chance for them to get a little bit of revenge, maybe jump them in the rankings again in what should be another competitive game. Then on Saturday, they'll be down in Holy Spirit as well. They play number 2 ranked Cocos Valley. Another really tough game for them. I mean, in terms of a week of play, it doesn't get much tougher than that.
That's right.
But again, they've been playing the tough schedule. They'll be ready for both of those games, and really, they could come away with 2 wins. And at the same time, they could come away with 2 losses. It's going to be a tough week. You know,
we've talked about the Shore, we've talked about Essex County, we've talked about Somerset County, and a lot of talent heading south this weekend for some major, not top 20 battles. So Chris will have all the details for you on NJ.com. Chris, what's the name of that tournament again in Holy Spirit?
The 97.3 ESPN Showcase down in Holy Spirit. It will be Saturday and Sunday.
Outstanding. Chris, thanks very much.
Yeah,
Look forward to hearing what you have to say about all that.
It'll be fun. We'll have a lot to talk about on Monday.
Very good. Thanks again, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Rich.
On behalf of Mr. Ryan, I'm Rich Bevensee, your host. Look for this gentleman's work in the pages of the Star-Ledger and all over NJ.com. This has been a presentation of high school sports on NJ.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.